the Dakota Magic Casino, and while all of the games are fun here, the craps table is maybe the most social place to be, but not everyone knows how to play. So we have Richard here to teach me how to play craps.
Absolutely. Craps is 100% the most social game. 95% of the time, everybody's betting on the same chances of winning or losing. It's a two-part game, which a lot of people don't know. And so the first part is getting your number, and then the second part is repeating your number before 7. So go ahead and roll those dice, and let's try and repeat a number.
Okay.
Okay. Very good. She rolled an 8, so the dealer's going to go ahead and mark an 8. Go ahead and mark the 8, Pat. Yep, and the dealer's on. So now the object of the game is you want to repeat that 8 before 7. No other roll of the dice matters. So go ahead and roll the dice. The dealer's going to give them to you. If you want, you can have somebody blow on the dice for you.
I was going to ask that. It's like you read my mind, because I feel like in every movie you have to have a pretty lady. I have a good-looking man. Does that work? And I can't take those away from over the table, right?
Nope, you don't want to take the dice over the table, and always only one hand on the dice. You don't want to cup them and roll them and shoot them.
Good to know. Okay.
All right, she rolled a 5. So what happens now is if you wanted to, you could have had bet on these other numbers that don't have it, and you would have gotten paid. But for our purpose here, we're only worried about the 8 or the 7, and that didn't matter. So go ahead and roll the dice again.
So the game can last for a while.
You want it to. 8. She rolls an 8. That's a winner. So what's going to happen now is the dealer would go around, pay everybody on the pass line, and then you would go again, and then we'd start the game over. So go ahead and start the game over, Pat. Yep. Perfect. All right, sorry. So let's go ahead and try it again.
Okay.
So you can lose on the first part. If you roll a 2, 3, or 12, you can lose. If you roll a 7 or 11, you can win then too. So go ahead and throw a 7 for a winner. 7's a winner, so the dealer would come, pay everybody. There's no number to repeat, so 7 has to win.
How many people can play?
Right now we have up to 8 spots on a side, so we can have up to 16 different people playing and all betting on the same roll of the dice.
What's the number one thing that people should remember, and what's the point that people are usually the most confused about?
The most thing that a lot of people are confused about is 7 being a good number. It's also one thing you should remember when you're at the craps table is you never really want to say the number 7, because as we learned earlier, 7 ends the game. It wipes out all of the bets. So in movies, you'll say somebody, right, you're 7. That's not necessarily true, because a lot of people will lose on 7.
How about the risky bets?
There's risky bets, so there's prop bets. And what those are, they're one-roll bets. And you're betting that the outcome of the dice is going to be, let's say it's 11. So you're saying that roll, that one time, is going to be 11. And it'll pay 15 to 1 if it hits, but it's a high-risk, high-reward bet.
Anything else I should be aware of before I roll my dice?
A good lesson to start is probably, maybe $40, $50, and you come out here on a Friday or Saturday night, and you're going to have a great lesson and a lot of fun.
Good stuff.
Absolutely.
The social table, the social place to be.
Yes.
Thank you, Richard.
Dakota Magic.